Hey guys, and welcome into another haul video. I ended up getting the rest of the games. I've still got 5 to come, so that'll be in a separate video. But I wanted to go over a couple of the games that I got, or all the games that I got in the next bundle of games that I purchased on cex.co.uk. So first up is an absolute classic, Midtown Madness. This is by Explosive, or published by Explosive, this version anyway. I heard really good things about this from LGR, and I decided to get it, so that's pretty freaking awesome. Second up is Ace Lightning. Now, if anyone remembers this was a BBC TV series on CBBC. It was a kids' TV series. I used to watch it. It came out around the early 2000s, and the game is absolute crap. It's really, really bad. You can't jump. I've tried jumping, and you just jump like this high, and then you won't actually get to the next platform. So it's literally unbeatable. This game is arse. Next up is Simon the Sorcerer 3D edition. True 3D with highly detailed 3D characters. This is very odd looking. I had to pick this up because it looked like an early PS1 game in how it actually looked graphically. It does look very early 3D, so that's going to be really interesting to actually play that and just see how far we've come in graphics. Okay, also MDK2, I've never even played MDK1, I don't know what this series is. This looks really interesting though. It's kind of like a third-person shooter, I think. It's made by BioWare, I didn't even realise that. So these are the guys behind Mass Effect and freaking Dragon Age and stuff like that, so it's also Interplay, which are a big company, so that's going to be freaking awesome to try out. Rugrats in Paris, the movie video game. This is actually a point-and-click adventure game. As you can see the back there, you go to Paris, there's all the Rugrats, and it looks freaking awesome. And I loved Rugrats as a kid, so this is going to be great to play, and especially seeing as it's a point-and-click game. It's going to be even better. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Party Edition. This was released on PS2 with the Buzz controllers. It was actually the first third-party Buzz game. Of course, this is a PC version. I love Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I love the fact that you can call a friend and you have that random person on the other end, and it's actually a full phone conversation, which I think is fantastic. So I'm going to be playing this with my friend Aaron when he comes over later on, and I think that's going to be great to try and see if who's better at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But I really, really like the look of this, and I love the game on PS1, as you guys know, so yay! Now, this is a really random game to have in my collection, but this is a claymation video game called Platypus. The box art is slightly, like, artifacty pixelated, so I'm guessing this was printed quite badly. But it's a 90 megabyte game, so it's quite small. I'm guessing this came out around the early 90s, but from what the back looks like, the graphics are really nice. They're the claymation, clay art kind of graphics, and they're kind of like timeless, those kind of graphics. So that's going to be fantastic to try and play that and do a video on it. Freedom Force and the Third Reich. I bought this because of just the name alone. It looks really, really fun. This was released in 2005, and IGN gave it a pretty high score. It was a 1960s comic book style RTS strategy game? I have no idea. This just looked really interesting, and I was just like, oh my god, I want to try it. So that is Freedom Force and the Third Reich. It looks crazy, and I like crazy. Okay, so there was a game that Ben or Shania mentioned in my top 5 games of all time in the comments called Crimson Skies. I got it. This comes with Crimson Skies and Combat Flight Simulator from Microsoft. Currently, all Microsoft games from this era do not run on my computer because it's Windows 10 and they have some stupid security thing that stops CDs from running. So I'm actually going to be getting a Windows XP computer at some point, just a cheap one, and so I'm able to play these games. So I'm going to be getting a retro computer just to be able to play this, because I know how highly rated this game was, and I really, really want to try it, especially as it's Challengers in the Sky. Okay, one game that really took me by surprise. Mobile Forces. If you've not played this, go out and get it. This game is fantastic. It's a first-person shooter, but it's kind of like Team Fortress crossed with Counter-Strike, crossed with Halo. It's really awesome. you basically get dumped in a giant open sandbox, free-for-all deathmatch, and there's vehicles you can drive, and the vehicles themselves are actually really, really good. It's a really, really fun game, and I don't know why I've never heard of this before. So I recommend going out and getting this, it's awesome. Okay, and the last game on my list today is Sudden Strike. This is a RTS, and you can see in here it's got a pretty huge manual as well. But this came out around 2001, and it's an RTS strategy game, which looks quite good. I'm trying to get into them because I really loved Halo Wars, and I have played the Company of Heroes series. I don't know if it's going to be as good as that, but from what the ratings look like, you can actually see there, the ratings on this were actually pretty high, especially from PC Zone, and it's got a load of rewards and stuff, so that's pretty freaking awesome. I want to try and play that at some point, but yeah, if you have any suggestions on games that I should play on my channel, then comment down below and tell me. But until next time, that's me, out. Bye guys.